everyone. So today I'm doing my very first makeup tutorial, which is super scary and the lighting's gonna be so weird and everything, I know. And if you're wondering why I'm in a different background, it's because I'm actually in my little sister's room because she gets better lighting. So it's why the coloring in the background's different. I didn't paint my room. Anyways, this is a tutorial of the 17 magazine August cover. And as you can see, it's Emma Watson. She's wearing a very fresh summery look, and I'm wearing it on my face right now. I was thinking, what if I started a series and every month I recreate the 17 magazine cover look? Now it tells you somewhere in the magazine what all the products that they use. Most of the time they use overpriced items, like in this particular one, she used all Lancome items. And I used almost all drugstore or just cheaper versions than Lancome. So I thought I would just start a series. I've never seen anything like that of drugstore or cheaper ways to do the same look. So hopefully you guys will enjoy them doing that. Also, I'm going to be looking over here because I have a really weird setup and I have my camera here and then I have a mirror right behind it. So if you're wondering why I keep looking this way, it's because that's the only way I can see myself putting on my makeup. So now to the tutorial. So I started off with putting just the tiniest, littlest, pea-size amount of the CoverGirl Nature Luxe foundation in the color Oak. I just put a little bit because in the picture you can totally see her freckles. I just dropped it. You could totally see her freckles and everything, which shows that she's really not wearing a thick foundation or anything. So if you can get away with wearing none, then go ahead and do that. But I did it just to kind of help the other products stick to my face a little easier. So the first thing that I'm going to put on is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. Now mine is really messed up because I closed it too hard and the top keeps getting it. I need to buy a new one, but it still works. So I'm just going to put this all over my eyelid. And I'm just going to dab it, and as you can see it looks like a hot mess. And that's perfectly okay because we're obviously going to fix that. So I'm just going to dab it like this. I'm not going to rub it because I don't want it to blend in at all really. I kind of just want to smooth it out. I still want it to look white. Put a tiny bit in your inner corner. And that's it. Now you're done. No, I'm kidding. Then I'm going to grab my Eco Tools brush. I'm going to get my Tropical Fusion palette from CoverGirl. As you can see, these are actually, it's a really fun palette for days you feel like being adventurous and stuff. It's very nice. And I'm going to use this orange color right here. And I'm going to pack this on my brush, both sides. Just kind of get it in there. And I'm going to press it on. It's going to give a more bold color if you press it on. So just like that. Make sure you get all the way to the root of your lashes. Just on the lid. Don't go up into the crease or anything like that. Just going to put it on the lid and get a little bit more, and now swipe it. Kind of blend it right on your lid. And put it almost a little bit out. Almost wing it. Can see that. I'm gonna kind of clean off the brush just off my hand. Doesn't have to be crazy. And I'm gonna get my Maybelline New York palette in Sun-Baked Neutrals, which if you do not own this palette, you need to. It is the drugstore version of the Naked palette, in my opinion. And it has the prettiest colors I think you could use every day. You could make a smoky eye. This is just such a great palette. I think everyone should go out and buy it. Anyways, I'm going to use this lighter color on the same brush. And I'm just going to put the tiniest bit up on my brow bone. I don't know if you could even see my brows. Like this. And then just get a little, just a tiny, tiny bit. And I'm going to put that right on my inner corner. And now in the look. Emma Watson's eyes are definitely brightened, but it's not very obvious to the eye. So you're just going to really blend that out and make it very subtle, like that. Then I'm going to, once again, just take off the makeup, and I'm going to get just a tiny bit more of this orangey color, and I'm going to blend it in with the white, so it kind of just goes into the color. Now, in the look, Emma Watson had very, it looks like she had just one coat of mascara. So I'm going to use the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume, and this one's actually the waterproof one. And I'm just going to put one coat, one really good coat on my lashes. And you could obviously curl them before, but I just got my eyelashes permed, which is where it's like an hour-long process because I have crazy long eyelashes, and they perm them so they're curled, so I don't need to use a curler for like the next month. It's going to be amazing, but obviously you would use a curler first, but I did not have to. You're just going to put that on, and then in the picture she had very prominent like bottom lashes on for the cheeks. The picture, you can see, she's wearing like a lot, it's like very rosy on her cheeks, but it's more towards her actual like cheekbones. So what I'm doing is I'm going to put blush where you usually put on your bronzer. I just used the Stila convertible color in the color Peony, and I don't know if it's peony or peony, but I love it. And it's like a really deep peachy like pink. So I'm just going to warm this up and put this right where you would normally put bronzer. Make sure to get a pretty good amount too, because like I said, it was a pretty big part of the look was her red cheeks. So next, I'm going to put a highlight because she definitely had a glow to her face. Now, my favorite one, and it's not terribly expensive, is High Beam by Benefit. And I'm going to put this right at, instead of right at like my cheekbones, I'm going to put it right barely above the apple of my cheek, because it's definitely a little lower than you would normally put it. I'm going to blend this with my two clean fingers. I'm going to blend this downwards a little bit on the apples, and then I'm going to blend it up and then out. Like that. So as you can see, I kind of have a glow when the sun hits. I don't know if the light's going to hit right at all. Lips are definitely the most prominent part of the look. So I'm going to start off by moisturizing them. This is just my EOS lip balm, which I love. And then I'm going to use a NYX lip liner pencil in the color Plush Red. And this can be a really like red. So I'm just going to lightly kind of go over all my lips, like with like the side of the brush, so it's not extremely dark. And over it, I'm going to put Maybelline's Color Sensational Lipstick in the color Pink Peony, the same word that I cannot pronounce. Put this on my lips. Like that. And she has a very glossy finish, so I'm just going to throw on some Stila Angel Food lip gloss. This isn't going to change the color of it at all. Just any clear or nude lip gloss will do fine. So this is the finished look. It's pretty close. It's definitely a more wearable version. The eyes are not as crazy orange as they are in her picture, but that's because I feel like this is very wearable. It's very fresh for summer. You're not overdoing it. You're not wearing too much makeup. It's perfect for the beach or hang out with your friends. It's good for doing anything. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. See you guys later. Bye.